Now, the last heading in this chapter about software. Softwares are nothing but the commands or programs that are used in the computer are called as software. The commands or programs that are used in the computer. For example, your MS Paint is a software, your Windows is a software, the MS Word is a software, the games Apple install பண்றீங்களே, all those are softwares. The commands or programs that are used in the computer are called as software. So in this software you have two types of software, operating software or system software ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். In your book they are given as operating software, and second type is application software. So let's see about operating software and application software. Operating software is nothing but the software that is used to operate the computer, that is used to operate the hardware. கம்ப்யூட்டர்னு சொல்கிறது இங்கே கம்ப்யூட்டருக்குள்ளே இருக்க CPU components அது எல்லாத்தையும் ஆப்ரேட் பண்ணுறக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுற சாஃப்ட்வேரை what do we call as operating software. For example, Windows, Linux, all these are operating softwares. நம்ம ஃபோன் மொபைல் டிவைஸ்னு எடுத்தோம்னா Android, iOS, all those are operating softwares. அது மொபைலுக்கு, லேப்டாப், கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு வரும்போது Windows, Linux are operating software. So what is operating software? The software that is used to operate the computer is called as operating software. Second type, application software. Application software is a software that is used to run a particular program. For example, the software used for painting, nama MS Paint, Tux Paint, all those are painting softwares. Playing games, the games using which you play games in your computer, those are also application softwares. Okay, so a quick recap of this unit 7. We started with what is a computer. Computer is an electronic device that processes the data and information according to our needs. So then we discussed about what is data. That is, for example, the mark list collected by the class teacher is called as the data. If we sit and process this data and if we get some information out of it, that is called as information. Information is a form of processed data. Okay. And then who invented computers? Charles Babbage. He is known as the father of computer. Augusta Ada Lovelace, the first programmer. And then about the history of computers. In the beginning they used abacus for calculation, and then calculators were used, and then the computer started its usage. The first generations of computers we discussed. In the first generation they used vacuum tubes, second generation they used transistors, and then third generation integrated circuits, and then fourth generation they used microprocessors, and fifth generation, now we are in fifth generation as per your book, and here we use the technology artificial intelligence. And then we discussed about input devices, the devices through which data is given to the computer is called as input device. For example, keyboard and mouse are input devices. And then CPU, the central processing unit, which is called as the brain of the computer, which processes the data and gives the information, gives the output. Output devices, CPU process panna data we will be able to see it through, we will be able to get it through these output devices such as monitor and printer. And then about hardware, the parts that are available in the computer, which we can see and touch, the physical parts of the computer called as hardware. For example, keyboard, mouse, CPU, printer and monitor. And then about software. Software is nothing but programs or commands that are used in the computer, and here we have two types, operating software and application software. Operating software, the software that is used to operate the computer. Example, Windows and Linux. And then application software, any running particular program is called as an application software. For example, MS Paint, Tux Paint, or any gaming software. Okay, all those are application software. Hope you would have understood about the concepts which we have discussed in this unit 7. Okay, thank you. Any doubts? Let me know.